Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now this video is going to be based on avioplasty, which is smoothing of the bone. Is it necessary for denture people? And you know, this is all the information, facts, and proof that I've had screenshotted to show you guys that I actually am factual. I look up a lot of my research to know everything, but before I get started guys, if you like my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe so I go into the algorithm and help other people. Also like the videos you like so I know what videos you guys like and look into. And also you can in the comment section say anything you'd like. Please be respectful and nice. We are all adults here. And if you have any video things, if you go into my main channel, you just click on me and go to my main channel, it'll give you a lineup. If you click on videos, it'll give you my most recent, down all the way down, and it'll tell you my last month videos. Things I've already done, like when people ask me recently to do soft line removal, I already did that in the last couple weeks and month. I also did a live dedicating to that. So, that's that. So, subscribe, like, oh yeah, tell people how to subscribe. So, subscribe down below, click the bell, and click all. So you guys actually don't miss when I pop out my videos and do my giveaways. Many people ask me how come they don't get the information. If you don't click that bell button and click all, you're only going to get highlights, and that's after the fact. Which that totally sucks if you want to be involved. So make sure you click that bell and you click all so you are involved in all of the stuff. What else am I missing? Oh, the description. If you want to know the coupon codes, which, I'm going to let everybody know this now. They changed the coupon codes, which didn't know. Somebody told me. So the coupon code for Dr. B is HB18. So for anybody who uses my code specifically, which never knew I had it, but uses my code specifically, you get 18% off, because I think it's now 15% off with their codes. So it's 18% off with mine for your first time purchases if you use my codes and all of that. So yeah, all of that is a description. Our next title of this video, guys, and it brings it down. So this video is super important for me to do because people ask me all the time, do I need to do avioplasty? Here is my opinion, which might be a lot of truth to it, but still my opinion. I think dentists who say, oh, when you get extractions, you have to do avioplasty. You don't. I wonder if they're doing it for money, but that's my opinion. You only need to do it if you're bone grafting. If you are bone grafting or you have a spot wrong with healing, but normally it's done if you're doing like implants, or like I said, bone grafting of any kind. That's when you do avioplasty, because it smoothens it out, makes it pretty, all nice and neat. You do not need to do it as a regular denture wearer. Absolutely don't. And I'm going to pop up things, guys, on the screen. If you want to pause it, read it, and do all that, you're more than welcome to. But it even states you don't need to. Some dentists do it for denture wow, give me a second, wearers, to smoothen it out super quick and speed up the process. But that doesn't necessarily speed up the process. You're not even bone grafting. So they're actually making your bones smaller as if it was a year already that went by. But unfortunately, your body doesn't work that way. So you'll still have more bone loss and more gum shrinkage. So if you're just doing dentures, you absolutely do not need to do avioplasty. You can opt out of it. But if you're doing implants, if you have medical problems like cleft palate, whatever it is, there's still reasons to do it. It's just if you're just a normal denture wearer like me, you're just getting dentures, you're not getting implants, you don't need bone added, because that's what bone grafting is. Bone grafting is to add fake bone up into your mouth to give you, like, say if you were to do implants for more support, which you actually have more of a chance for them to be rejected because it's not natural bone. If you're going to do implants, you want to do it the day you get your teeth out, because it kind of tricks your body and your jaw and all that, oh, the tooth is still in there, and you have more of a high success rate with your implants. If you wait about 3 years after extraction to do this, you have a higher chance of total failure of the implants or amongst beyond that. But I will do another implanted video at a different time. This is not about that. So, as far as a normal denture wear, you absolutely do not need it. Now, I remember I was talking to one girl, sorry girl, I forgot your name. Talked to too many people at once. My bad, love you. But she was like, Heather, why the hell would you need to get it done? I'm like, people have medical reasons to do it. I'm like, implants is another one if you do implants. Bone grafting, I'm like, but let me look deep into this. I'm a researcher. I'd rather give people factual information than just me pull shit out of my ass. Sorry, but true. So I'd rather be real with you guys. So as I'm sitting here watching a movie with my husband, we're watching a Hallmark Christmas movie, which not a fan of, but he never seen it. So I was like, hey, let me do some research. And I was like, so I was right. I mean, I knew I was right, but I couldn't remember why I was right because it's been a long time since I did that video, like 2 years. So since it's been 2 years since I updated it, I am updating it now. Welcome. So people are like, what is avioplasty? Avioplasty is when they smoothen out the bone and make it literally exactly what it was like a year after healing. Or whatever time frame. A pretty long time after healing. But doing that does not necessarily speed anything up. You're still going to have more bone loss. I've talked to many people with dentures, just dentures, not implants or anything like that. So implant people, this has nothing to do with you, the sentence I'm talking about. Where they said that, you know, they did avioplasty, it still shrank, still more bone loss. And now their bottom denture or top denture doesn't even fit in their mouth. And that's why I warn people, you don't have to get avioplasty done unless you have a medical issue, unless you're getting bone grafting, unless you're getting implants. Then most of the time it's necessary, or it's beneficial, I should say. Most of the time it's not really like a need, but it is beneficial. As a normal denture wearer, we are not fancy pants over here. Just get extractions. And why spend the extra 10 grand or 5 grand on doing avioplasty, which I think is a crap load of money? I will figure out the price. It's different in every state. You know, New York and California are going to be the highest paid states. I know my state sucks. But we're going to spend more money. If you go to Ohio, it's going to be like half the price. If you go to Mexico, it's probably going to be way more than half the price. It's going to be way cheaper. But avioplasty is not needed for normal denture wear. It's not. Our body naturally does it for free. So for everybody that goes to affordable Aspen, shit's not covered underneath insurance. Because you know why insurance doesn't cover it for normal denture wearers? Because it's not needed. It's not needed. Your body naturally does it all on its own. And you would have to get avioplasty done in extractions, wait a couple of months, then get fitted for dentures. So yeah, it's not the best of process. But it's not needed. If you're just like me or you people that are just denture wearers, if it's just us that we just go in for extractions, get immediate dentures in, boom, there's no need for it. There's no need. Save your money. So many people ask me, you know, is it worth me spending the extra? Somebody said $18,000. I was like, no. No, but your body naturally does it for you for free, girl. Some people said 10,000, some people said 8,000. It was a whole bunch of different numbers. But the whole thing is it's not needed unless you're doing implants, unless you're doing bone grafting. So it's only necessary for those things, and it takes 2 months to heal before you can go put dentures on it. Or, you know, snap-ons or bridges or whatever. But I always like to keep people informed so they don't get ripped off. Do I think some dentists do it to make more money? Yes, that's my opinion. Because they know it's not needed. They know when it's needed. And they also don't give out the information to people of what to expect with dentures either. So, you absolutely do not need to get this done if you're just getting dentures. So many people they're like, I don't know what the name of it is, but it's just smoothing out your bone. And listen, I have brain diseases and stuff. Like, I have so many autoimmune that affects the brain. I have lesions on my brain. So, I forget things sometimes, and I'm like, avioplasty. Eventually it'll pop in my head like a week later. Or I'll look up smoothing bone, you know, blah, 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 and it'll pop up. But it's avioplasty that smoothens out your bone and speeds up the process. Is it a good idea? No. Because if you're a normal denture wearer and they take off too much bone, they smoothen that out too much, now you have way more bone loss than it would have been naturally done. It's not a good idea. If you're just a normal, I keep emphasizing this, because some people are like, well, I got implants. And yes, it's normal for implants. You have to get it done for implants. It smoothens it out. You need it. Bone grafting, you need it. Or it's really necessary to do it, or highly recommended. But as a denture wearer, just dentures, no implants, no none of that. Even snap-on dentures, I don't even think you need to do that either, because there's only a couple implants in each part of the mouth. Like at top and bottom, that's it. But it is definitely not needed, guys. It is only necessary. See, some dentists think it is better to do it to have a better quality of life with dentures. That's not even true. Your body naturally does it on its own. Let me show you. Okay. Naturally does it itself. And that's 1 year. My whole extractions, 1 year, that smooth, thin bone. And it's for free. My body did it for me. So it is not necessary at all. If you just have dentures, guys, it's not. So I just wanted to give you guys that information because I know a lot of people are about to get this stuff done. And some dentists, I think, definitely do it for the money. I'm not saying all dentists. Not everybody's the same, guys. And I keep saying that to people. I always emphasize 1,000 times what I say in a video. Because I feel like people don't watch my videos fully through. And then they ask me a question. I'm like, I answered that in the video. Watch it. You will hear everything. But it's not necessary to get done. Your body will naturally do it itself gradually. It will naturally do all of this for free. So save your $10,000 or whatever amount of money they're going to charge you for avioplasty. You do not need to get it done at all. Nope. If your body naturally does it, so if they're going to force it to happen and do it themselves, and then your body's going to keep doing it because it's your body. That's its healing process. More is going to come off. That's not really good for a denture wearer. We struggle enough. We don't need any more bone coming off than needs to come off. So you do not need to get this done. So please understand that. And I tell people all the time that, you know, in my videos, I've done recent videos of what questions to ask your dentist, what you need to look for wax try-on. All those videos I've recently done. And that'll give you all the information you need to know. But always be your best own advocate. Because if you don't speak up for yourself, no matter who, doctor, dentist, fashion people, it doesn't matter. People will run right over you and take whatever they can. And you need to be your best own advocate. So you want to be very fully informed. So you can make a decision if it's necessary or not. And to be a normal denture wearer, you don't need avioplasty. You absolutely don't. Your body naturally does it for free. So you don't have to do it. Because even if they speed up the process and do it for you, it's still going to keep happening. And you're still going to have even more. And it does not make your life better. I've seen so many people where it made their life worse. And they regretted ever getting it done. But they didn't know that you didn't have to get it done. As a normal, just dentures only, you do not need to get it done. There's medical reasons, tons of medical things that can cause why you need to get it done. There could be implant reasons if your mouth is weirdly shaped, because we're all misshapen. Sorry to bust people's bubbles, but we're misshapen. That's why, like, my denture, so many other people with bottom denture, one side is longer than the other. If you take your tongue, feel to the bottom of the one side, feel to the bottom of the other, you will see that they're not even. So it's definitely not the dentist's fault when they come out that way. That's your face. So then you just gotta fix it and even out the side. The longer side gets adjusted and, you know, matches the shorter side. But just know that there are medical reasons to get it done. Just dentures isn't one of them. You don't need to get it done. It's a, if you want to, sure kind of thing. So it's definitely not necessary. And I wanted to make sure you guys knew that information before going into this, because it's been a common thing asked to me lately, which is weird because right before COVID, when I got all this done, like when COVID first started, it was literally when I got this done. And that's when people started asking me about it. So now I figured since COVID's chilling out and there's vaccines and it's all this stuff, blah, 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 people, you don't need to tell me about a 500-page paragraph about how you're not cool with vaccines. You can save that. This is a denture video. Dude, I get that. You don't know how often I do. The second I mention vaccines, somebody's going to be down below saying a whole long history about how it's not good for you. Chill. Let other people decide what they want to do. But everybody needs to be informed. Especially, I didn't know this stuff either in the very beginning. And I wish people told me. Luckily, my dentist flat out told me, you don't need to get that done. Because I asked him about it. He goes, no, you don't need to get it done. Your body does it itself. And he's like, no denture wearer should be getting it done unless they have implants, a medical reason, blah, blah, blah. And he's right. There is no reason for a normal denture wearer, unless medical necessary, to get this done. So people who don't get implants, because I know some people get, When you get like a whole mouth, a bridge, all that, then you'll need to do it. If you have no bone, 5 years after extractions, then they're going to put fake bone up in there and do bone grafting, then you'll need to do it. But like every oral surgeon that will ever come across anything, people who are prosthodontists will flat out tell you that the longer you wait after extraction to get implants, the more the chance it's going to be rejected. So please make sure you get them done at extractions. It's the better chance for you. But until the video, guys, glad I can help in any way, shape, or form. Notice that I did put things all through here, through the video, so you guys are informed as much as I am. When it comes to stuff, I wanted to do screenshots in specific areas instead of just screenshotting a bunch of paragraphs from each, university and, all this other stuff showing this between the Mayo Clinic and Johns Hopkins. They all talk about this, and they all say it's not necessary if you do regular dentures. So just be aware of that. That if your dentist tells you that he's going to do it, say, sorry, I know I don't need it. Your body naturally does it on its own, so we could skip that. We don't need to do that. Which will probably irritate them because some of them do want money. In the dentist field, I know how much the products cost on their level. And same with hospitals. Like, their saline stuff, it's like $25, $30 they get, or cost or whatever. They charge us $500 for saline, or $1,000. I think it was $800 last time I went, which was insane. It's salt water. But I digress. So, I love you guys. I hope you have a healthy, happy denture day. Later, guys.